Hello everyone, I'm Ray Osborne. This is me, creator of Past the Anthrax and owner of Daywalker Productions. Now don't let the fancy name and dope logo fool you. Daywalker Productions isn't some big company in an office building. In fact, it's just me. And my office might be this floor, this couch, or this desk that I can't seem to keep clean. And that's all it's been for a long time. But regardless of the size and location, I've been willing it into existence for over 10 years. And at the forefront of that dream has always been bio. You see, I've known since I was 7 that I'd eventually need a secondary source of income. No pressure, right? I knew this because at 7 I was diagnosed with choroideremia. It's a rare, untreatable genetic eye disease that slowly eats away at my peripheral vision. Long story short, this is what you see. This is what I see. Because this is what your eyes look like, and this is what my eyes look like. I'm extremely fortunate that my central vision has held out as long as it has, but now that I have less than 5 degrees peripheral vision, it means that I no longer drive, I use a cane to get around, and I have a really hard time finding work that I can do, which, unfortunately, makes disability payments my only real way to currently make ends meet. The nice thing about being on disability is that it affords me more time to work on things like bio. The downside, aside from blindness of course, is that trying to start a business on a fixed income is extremely hard, and that's why I need your support. Because printing cards ain't cheap, and if I want to get this business off the ground before I'm in it, then I'm going to need some help. But enough about me, you're here about the game. So, what is bio? Bio, like a virus, has evolved over the years, becoming scarier and deadlier with age. What started as an attempt to add zombies into Uno took a turn when bio's mechanics started eating away at the base game and then mutating what remained. What would eventually emerge was a game unlike anything I'd played before. While the end goal of the game is still to be the first one to play all your cards, the journey to that end has changed drastically. It's fast, like 28 days later a zombie kind of fast. A 6-player game can be wrapped up in less than 30 minutes. It ramps up its difficulty based on the number of players and how much health they each have left, all on its own. It's got a life mechanic that helps ramp up the difficulty and slowly turns you into a zombie as you get bitten. It builds crazy tension that you can feel the entire game, and it does this in a number of ways. The first is a one-of-a-kind zombie mechanic that creates a never-ending horde that will hunt you down until either someone escapes or it kills every last one of you. The next is the unique weapons mechanic where in order to use weapons you must discard a number of matching weapons cards. This means that when killing a zombie you could potentially get up to 4 cards out of your hand at once. This means that regardless of how many cards a player has in their hand, they are always potentially closer to an empty hand than you'd think. And then there's the player zombies. After a player is bitten twice, they become a zombie. A zombie player's goal is still to run out of cards, but they are far more dangerous because when a zombie player is forced to draw cards, any zombies they draw immediately go into play. I could talk about this game forever because I love it, and I'm proud of it, because it does what a game is supposed to do. Games bring people together, they're an icebreaker at a party, they're a vehicle for conversation, they're comfort in dark times, and they're responsible for some of my fondest memories. I love bio. I love what it's become. I love the journey it took to get to this point. I love playing it with friends and with total strangers. And most of all, I love watching other people play it. Watching other people laugh and have a good time is a direct result of something that you created. It's a feeling unlike any other. And in the end, that's why I do it. That's why I make the games. For you. And kinda for me. I hope I've given you enough information to want to back my game. If you do, thank you. Honestly, thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you don't, thank you for your time. I know it's valuable and I appreciate you stopping by. I'm Ray, this is Bio, and you're awesome. Thank you.